pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Supervisor Vecchio.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Here.
Councilman Wareheim.
Here.
Councilwoman Noack.
Here.
Councilwoman Inzarella.
Here.
Okay. Happy New Year, everyone, to those in the audience and to those viewing this meeting on TV. Appointments by the supervisor. Supervisor hereby appoints Esther Jung as a member of the Youth Advisory Board. Supervisor appoints Julie Delaney, Denise Massimo, and Kathleen Noel Earhart as members of the Youth Advisory Board. Correspondence. Second reading for a Greater Long Island Running Club. A letter of withdrawal regarding a zone change by Dr. Samira Mustafa, and the letter was signed by John J. Breslin Jr., attorney for the applicant. The first reading for Breathe for Brit Foundation, Parade Run Walk. First reading for the Kings Park St. Patrick's Day Parade, first reading. Anybody wish to be heard for or against the granting of those permits? We'll move on. An advertisement for public hearing. Town board to authorize the clerk to advertise for the public hearing to be held at the Town of Smithtown Town Hall on the 23rd of February 2017 at 7 p.m. to consider zoning petition 2016-02 by James and Wilma Wu, 25 Pondview, St. James, for a change of zone from R21 to neighborhood business for property located on the west side of Alexander Avenue. Resolutions.
Councilwoman Inzarella.
Yes.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack.
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio.
And Mr. McCarthy, you can read.
Sure. And the resolution, the town board to award the following bids and to authorize the purchase of the associated goods and services as 1A, bid number 16-108, for a used articulating trailer roller to Edward Air Bar.
Councilwoman Inzarella.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack.
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Vecchio.
Yes.
Item number 2, the town board to approve the following as per 1B through V. Town board regular meeting December 13th, 2016. Townwide authorization of petty cash and funds for all departments as per attached list. Authorization of Patrick R. Vecchio, Town Supervisor, and Thomas J. McCarthy, Deputy Supervisor, to the authorized signers for the attached list of banks. D, adoption of the town's investment policy. E, rescind resolution 2016-1174, the town board meeting held on November 17, 2017. Extension of agreement with Total Technology, professional services agreement and consultants as per the attached list. H, 2017 procurement guidelines. I, extension of bid number 14-090 for removal of leachate. J, extension of bid number 15-009 for concrete curb sidewalks aprons to Laser Industries. K, appointment of James T. Earhart as member of the planning board. L, appointment of Joseph T. Sergis as a member of the Board of Ethics. Appointment of Anthony J. Gallardo as hearing officer for the Parking Violations Bureau. Appointment of Julie Delaney, Denise Massimo, Denise Cole Earhart as members of the Youth Advisory Board. O, extension of bid number 15-069 for the sale of surplus materials to Gershauer Recycling. P, the approval of TDR number PU-13 Island Holdings 4 LLC. Q, town board to accept the completed, for purpose of secret review, the draft environmental impact statement prepared by Nelson Pope and Voorhees for Kings Park 2 LLC. R, agreement with PJT Consulting to provide assistance in supporting and transition of town development of software applications. S, regarding adoptions of the town asset management policy. T, town attorney to retain the services of Michael Haben Associates, Inc. with regard to certiorari matters. U, declination of terrorism insurance. And V, appointment of Esther Jones as member of the Youth Advisory Board, all per the printed agenda.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Vicky.
Yes.
Town Board to approve the following as per 3A and B. 3A, Town Board to approve zoning petition 2016-01 by Artist Senior Living LLC for a special exception order to permit a 34,062 square foot, two-story assisted living facility for property located on the north side of Jericho Turnpike as per 3A. And B, the Town Board to approve zoning petition 2015-13 by TDG Comac LLC for change of zone from wholesale service industry and R10 residential single-family 10,000 square foot minimum lot size to RMGA for property located on the south side of Jericho Turnpike, both as per the printed agenda and both subject to conditions.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Vicky.
Yes.
Item number 4, the Town Board to authorize the acceptance of the following for 4A, B, and C, donations and checking and donations.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Vicky.
Yes.
Town Board to authorize the release of the following, a growth in life bond for known as Esther Estates.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Vicky.
Yes.
Item number 6, the Town Board to authorize the controller as per 6A through L. This is increases in transfers in various revenue codes as per the printed agenda.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Vicky.
Yes.
Number 7, the Town Board to authorize the supervisor to execute the following in form approved by the Town Attorney as per 7A through F, in agreement with the following banks as per the printed agenda. B, approval of the use of third-party and custodial funds. C, 2017 budget allocation to the Smithtown Historical Society of $50,000. D, budget allocation agreement with the Smithtown Performing Arts Council for $65,000. And 2017 budget allocation for the Smithtown Township Art Council for $50,000. And F, agreement on behalf of the Hopog Ambulance District.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Vicky.
Yes.
Number 8, the Town Board to approve the settlement in the following matters for recommendation of the Town Attorney as per 8A and B, $11,823.94 and $1,975.64.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Vicky.
Yes.
Under Personnel, the Town Board to approve the following personnel matters for 1A and B, a part-time appointment and a promotion.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Vicky.
Yes. We'll now sit as Board of Site Plan Review. Town Board to conditionally approve a site plan application by PJ Venture and Bethpage FCU for proposed construction of a 3,500 square foot bank, location southwest corner of 100 Road and Veterans Memorial Highway in Comac.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Vicky.
Yes, conditionally approved site plan application by Dorothy Center, number 16-14, for the proposed construction of a 1,680 square foot office building, location northwest corner, Smithtown Boulevard and Dorothy Street in Wisconsin.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Vicky.
Yes, and the town board to approve the minutes for the site plan review board on November 1st, 2016. To be heard, John Zola.
Good afternoon, Mr. Supervisor, members of the town board. I just first of all want to wish you all a very happy, healthy, and peaceful new year. This is a big year. This is an election year for Councilman McCarthy, Councilman Noack, and Supervisor Vecchio. And typically during election cycles, it's the trend that nothing really gets accomplished in government because the persons running for office tend to be more concerned about getting reelected than do what they need to do to accomplish the task ahead of them. And that's a tremendous responsibility and burden that you have as elected officials, and I respect that and I appreciate it. the elected officials who are running for office during this year do not want to ruffle any feathers or take on any controversial issues. I hope for the good of the town that that doesn't happen in this election cycle. There are too many
Could I
issues.
interrupt you?
Yes,
Could you repeat that last statement
sure. We say about the ruffle feathers?
about town board not wanting to take on matters?
The town board does not want to take on controversial matters during an election year.
Does not want to?
Yes,
How do you
Supervisor.
know that?
Because the history, and Supervisor, having sat here for 39 years, the history is typically when something comes up that's a controversial matter, the town board puts it aside and said, don't bother me with this now because it's election year, we'll take it up.
I would think that you should be more concrete in your description.
Would you like me to do that, Mr. Supervisor? I
Yeah,
don't want
I'd
to
like
get
you to
involved
do
in a
that.
debate with you.
No, I'm not debating with you.
Okay, but if you want me
made a
to,
statement that has
sure.
no basis.
It has basis, Supervisor. I could give you an example of the Hess gas station. The Hess gas station that comes up that is Jericho Turnpike by, that's Haunted Road, that took about 2 years because it involved people who were concerned, people who didn't want to have to take that battle on, so it languished and it kicked around. I can go down with giving you names of cases. I can go down to Old Northport Road, where people are told, you can't do this now, it's too controversial, don't want to deal with it now. I don't want to embarrass you, Supervisor, I don't want to get into a debate with you, but I can come back next time and I'll be happy to give you a list of things I know the town board puts aside because they don't want to get involved in it. If you'd like me to prepare a list, I could absolutely do that.
No, but
I'm just thinking right now,
I
Supervisor,
just think what you're saying are very general thoughts.
Okay.
You have no concrete.
sewers in Kings Park, sewers in downtown. You had a report from Kings Park that you haven't even brought up at a work session yet because you don't even really hold long work sessions. So
Well,
that's one.
Well, that's not really true.
Smithtown property.
That's not really true, Mr. Zolo.
Okay.
We are waiting for a report from our planning director. who
Mr.
is studying
Supervisor,
that
you've
proposal.
had about 5 or 6 years where the issue of sewers have come up. It's never been brought to
Nonsense.
fruition.
Nonsense.
It's not nonsense. And, you know,
Nonsense.
you could sit there as a supervisor and argue with me, and you have the bully pulpit, and I respect that. But I know what I'm saying to you is right, and I know it's true, and it's not just in this town, it's throughout the towns. Elected officials generally say, my concern is to get reelected rather than take on a battle. 13.1 acres of the Smithtown school. This town board should be giving guidance to those people because something has to be done with that property, and you could steer the ship. The Kings Park State Hospital grounds, where you've done nothing with, that's something you can work with the state. The state offered you that property, which you turned it down. There's so many things. Well, you took my time as supervisor. I just want to let you know that I'm not saying it's an easy
Cut him
job,
off. Cut that mic.
but I'm not saying it's an easy job. I'm saying take the battle on and don't put it aside for another year.
Okay.
Thank you very much, and I wish you all Happy New Year, and God bless you all. Thank you.
No one else wishes to be heard, so I'll move to close the meeting.
Supervisor Vecchio,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Absolutely.
Councilman Wareham,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilwoman Isabella.
She did that much work
Yes.
when he worked here.